ready for day 61 or 62 of the online dance movement because I actually don't know. I think it's 61. This is Johnny Cooper playing in the background. Let me just turn it up. Let's do some warm up to this beautiful piano playing by Johnny. Okay. Sorry, Johnny, I'll have to turn you down, but we'll probably play it again. We'll probably repeat the 3 pieces that I've got that I can play. All right, so let's do a few shoulder rolls just to warm up. Feel that right down your back. Just follow me. Thank you, Johnny. That was lovely. We might have to play that again, Johnny. We just might. I think he starts a little bit in. So, let us think about what we're going to do today, as I'm thinking on the spot. Let us now start with warming up the spine. We're going to warm up the spine, and then we're going to do a little bit for the hip joints. Some of us get a bit sore in the hip joints as time passes, and for those of that didn't come out right, for those who aren't already sore in the hips and not necessarily ever going to get sore in the hips, you can do this anyway because it'll still be nice. So let's sit up nice and tall, sit on the sit bones, go over the Alexander technique. It's a bit like Friday today, isn't it? Okay, allow the neck to be free, allow the weight to go forward and up, allow the back to lengthen, allow the back to widen, allow the shoulders to fall apart, allow the hips to release. Now belly button to spine, as you would do as in Pilates, or if you've learned it in singing with your belly button moving to the spine on the out breath. If you've learned it in dance, now they include that in the training in some places where you're learning to engage your core. They didn't used to do that in the olden days. Now scapulae drawing down. Just imagine your wing bones are globs of paint on a canvas. This is my own way of explaining it. And that they're sliding down your back into more of a long V shape. So rather than squeeze your shoulder blades together, feel them drawing down. And I'll stop there. So we'll just do that, sitting up nice and tall. Now, let's do, from that position, let's do a little bit of a spiral just to warm up the spine. And we'll do that using our thoracolumbar-fascial exercise that we've done several times before. I've got a cardi on today. It's a bit cold in here. It's no good, is it? I don't like the cold. I really don't like the cold. Even though the cold is not bad. It's not freezing. But anyhow, let's put Johnny on again. Nobody's here yet. Oh, yes, there you are, Ornella. I was thinking, where's Ornella? Where are you, Ornella? I need you here. And there she is. She suddenly appeared. And suddenly, can you see how instantly I've just gone up 100% in energy. I've just done that because Ornella's here. Yay, Ornella. I'll wave to you. Ornella's here every day, every single day. I just think she's fantastic. Love Ornella. I already did before this started as well, because we're in the choir together, aren't we, Ornella? We sing together. So let's now do some thoracolumbar stretch. I'm a little bit sort of slow in the mouth and the words today. I think I sort of had such a good sleep last night. I haven't completely recovered from it. I don't know what that is. I'm feeling a little bit relaxed. Gina, snap out of it. Okay, so this is our thoracolumbar fascial stretch. We're just going to spiral and keep the arms in this position so they're as wide, the hands are as wide as the shoulders. And then when you can't go any further, open out the back arm and continue watching it. And give that back a nice stretch. All right? Now, the further you can open the back arm, relatively to this first stretch, shows you how tight that thoracolumbar fascia is in your back, because you're going to be restricting the movement at a certain point if it's really tight. Mine's quite tight, I think, but I haven't compared myself with anyone else. I'm probably pretty normal, but just see how you go. You might find you can only go this far. Well, that's okay. Don't force it. Then just open up the back arm. You might find that you can go further than me. That's okay too. Good, good. I'm glad for you if that's the case. So let's do this. Let's put Johnny on again. Johnny, Jonny. He's the guy who does Johnny Hates Marketing. It's really good. You should check him out on Facebook. All right.
Right, that wasn't the main tune.
Oh, now he's talking. So we'll just, I'll move it along a little bit.
That's a request. I just downloaded the music. This is the tune.
Here we go. Isn't this nice, Ornella? We've got a real piano player. He always taps the piano when he finishes, which is really nice. Okay, now with stretches, when we're moving into something that is stretching, I never like to hold it for too long, because I think that's where you can you can cause an injury if you hold things too long. And I know that people say, oh, hold this for 30 seconds, hold this for 20 seconds, or hold this for a minute. And in certain situations, that's perfectly okay. That's good. But a lot of the time, it is not appropriate, I don't think, because that's how you can get an injury. Because people aren't always the best at monitoring when they should not hold it, particularly if they're not used to doing it. That's just my little thought on holding a stretch or holding a position where, you know, you want to get the maximum benefit out of it. Often it doesn't require you to hold it for more than a couple of seconds even, because you get there. So long as you do it gently and then you come out of it and you've been there, your body's been there. It doesn't need to have it hammered into it, does it? All right, so now let's do our feet. We're going to, actually, let's do our hips. Let's start, we're going to just start working this hip joint, all right? We'll do a few things for the hips now because I think the hips deserve a bit of attention. And as I was saying, right in this, you know, right in that hard bone that sticks out, which is the greater trochanter. Yeah, it's the greater, that's right, isn't it? I should know this. Yes, well, that is a bony point where things connect to it and it can get very tight, and it's not a bad idea really for a little bit of home stuff to get your knuckles and just to give it a little work in there on that spot, because it can get overly tight and that'll just help to mobilize things. Another thing you can do is a lot of people get very tight down the outsides of their legs. So you can get your knuckles and actually work up and down the sides of your legs. Too simple, really? Too easy. And just as a little tiny weeny aside, as I'm doing this, I'm remembering that this is, in kinesiology, that, I'm pretty sure it's the neurolymphatic lung points line. Not lung, sorry, large intestine. So for anyone who gets, according to kinesiology, I'm not saying this is going to cure you, please don't quote me, but according to kinesiology, if you get constipated, this is good. No, it's not for the neurolymphatic line, no, it's for the lung meridian. Gina, so the large intestine lung meridian is down here. So if you get your knuckles and you run up and down it, if you have a tendency to get constipated, this might help, might not too. But I'm just letting you know that that's out there in the literature. All right, so I'll put some music on now. We're going to do the hips. We're doing the hips. I'll get another bit of Johnny now. What's he got here? Oh, he's singing. So let's just move this hip. Nice lyrics in this. So bring the knee in and out. Turn it in, turn it out. Really working that hip socket. So you're turning the knee in. I find it easier on the left leg, this exercise. Isn't it funny? Might help to actually hold the knee and feel it going in, out, in, out. Can you feel that in the hip? into that hard bit. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Now, thank you, Johnny. Now let's all right, let's go to the next one. Now, we're going to do something for the legs now. We've just done something for the hips, although we might actually, yeah, I'll keep going with the legs. We'll développé, out, and then we're going to carry it to the side, in, side, in, up, down, développé to the front, side, in, up. Now this is also for the hips. Then we're going to do it turned out. Développé to the front, side, in. Keep it turned out, side, in. Feel it in the hip. Same on the other side. Got it? Alrighty.
Streaming it through the blinds, yeah.
Okay, I think he's just doing a little bit of an intro. That doesn't matter. Up, out. Five, 6, 7, 8. Now turn it out. I might change the step slightly. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. That's better. Just do it slower if it's too hard, if it's not manageable. I lost the timing there because I was talking. Now parallel. Hold your arms up. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. You'll feel this in your thighs. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Oops, I'm dropping the leg. Don't do that. Now turn it out. Oh, we're feeling this. You singing, Ornella? Good. Lovely. Thank you, Johnny. What, she's going to tap the piano. We'll just stop it there. But he taps the piano. All right. Now, we've done a little bit of work. You should have felt that in your hips as well. That was a good one. Now we're going to move to doing some spirals. What time did I start? Is it 1/4 or something like that? We're going to do some spirals. Or 1:45, I should say, and we'll use the hips. So we're going to use the hips a different way now. So what did I do the other time that was really good for the hips? Can't even remember now. Doesn't matter. I forget the things I do. All right, so we'll do some spirals, but we're working those hips into the spiral. So far we've done a few exercises just to mobilize and to sort of be holding the legs, so we're working our hip flexors as well. We'll need to work our hip extensors in a minute. Let us do this. I will take this music back.
What was that?
Okay, so just let's move the hips. Let's do that a little walking with the hips. So we're using the spine, we're massaging the spine. Let the shoulders fall apart. Oh, thanks, Ornella. Thought I must have. Now get ready, we're going to turn the upper body with this. So you're working against the twist on one of the hips. So you're working against it on that one. Draw those scapulae down. Which way did I do? This one? Oh, I can feel this. Ooh, that was good. That was good. All right. So I think I remember what I was talking about with the one that really kind of stresses the back a bit. That's the one where we put our arms here and we went in opposition. We were doing a little bit of that one then. That's why it reminded me. So we'll do that one as well. We will. After we've done a bit of hip extension. So now we did this exercise just a minute ago. Now I wonder if we can, we can do this on the edge of our chair. And what we're going to do is similar to what we just did. I probably need to move my chair open. Got messages popping up all over the place. I need to switch that off. I switched off my emails and now I've got something else. It's all go, 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 isn't it, in the online world? So, now we're going to take that knee back. Keep the thigh lifted. And then put the foot on the ground and just open it out and keep the knee lifted. Now that's a bit different, isn't it? Okay, then we're going to go to the other side. And I might need to shift my chair back for this one. So we're going to go in, and now you're on the edge of your chair. Sorry, in, out, take it out, keep the knee lifted. For anyone who's done ballet, they know that this is getting in towards doing an attitude. So you don't drop the knee for this one, you keep it lifted. And then you just slide it back as far as you can, but don't stretch the legs. You need to keep that knee lifted. So you're going to really be stressing that area a bit. So just do it carefully. The modified version for this will be this. So for those who need a modified version, let's just go in, out, and drop. So you can do half and half if you want. The non-modified version is keeping it open, and then you put the foot down. So the modified version, drop, actually keep it off the ground and take it back as far as you can, then put your foot, the top of your foot on the ground. All right, got it? I might have to say goodbye to you now, Johnny, because I'm going to go over to, because we've played the songs that I have of you. Oh, here we go. And might try this one. It's loud. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move back a little bit. A bit more. 5, 6, 7, back as far as you can. Put the foot on the ground, the inside of the foot, just stretch it back a little bit, but don't fully stretch the leg. And up. Other side. Open it up. Put it on the ground. Keep that knee up as high as you can. Stretch it back. This side. Maybe just do the modified version now. Take the thigh back. And as far as you can, then put the top of the foot on the ground. That's a nice hip flexor stretch. We should be doing this one as well anyway. And keep it off the ground. Take it back and top of the foot on the floor. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Okay. Now go into the other version. Lift that thigh. You might feel this in your hips, so just be careful. Keep that thigh lifted. Take it back as far as you can. Take it back. Oh, it's funny music, isn't it? It's not Johnny. Drop off the ground. Take that thigh back. Now put the top of the foot on the ground. Don't fully stretch the leg. This is an interesting one, isn't it? Be on the edge of the chair. Drop the thigh. Take it back. Reach that foot. Don't fully stretch the leg. Lift up. Good. Good. All right. That'll do of that crazy blues that was. Let's do some nice arm movements now, okay? So for those people who can't lift their arms above shoulder height, I'll show two versions, all right? So we're just going to do some lovely ballet arms, which are really good. But we'll go through the initial position. Now, for some people might find this difficult doing it up at this height even. Just do it down here if it's too difficult up here. So make a V shape, which is about 30 degrees forward of the sides of your body. Even 45 actually, I'd probably have, yeah, about 45 degrees forward really. And now externally rotate the forearms and lift the upper arms. Now open out the shape. Open out the front, between the chest. Draw the scapulae down. We didn't go over that today. I'm assuming that you've seen the earlier videos, but we won't go over it today. And now we're going to allonger and down. Let's just do a lower version. Open it out, allonger and down. Good. Let's do a higher version. Yeah, we might just do that. That's not a usual, well, it's part of it. So, yeah, we'll do those three positions. And then we might just go up and open, cut the air and down. And for the people who can't go up there, just go here, open, down. All right, so that's all it is. So we'll go through the three levels and just do the levels that you're capable of. You might be able to do all three. You might be able to just do the low one. You might be able to just do the low and the middle one. It's up to you. Oh, so much choice. It's like being in America, isn't it? Going in and asking for a bread roll, and then they'll give you a choice of 17 different styles. I haven't been there since the late 80s. So I'm making an assumption, aren't I? Because that's a long time ago when they did that. All right, so peacefully. Let's see whether this one's okay. Oh, this is okay. Now draw the scapulae down, lift up. Curve the arms, open the front of the chest, externally rotate the forearms and allonge without disturbing the upper arms. Down. I started in the middle, didn't I? Now let's do the low one. Oh, sorry. Open it. Allonge down. We'll go back to the middle. Open it. Allonge down. Down, and then just either up to here or up to here. Open, cut the air with the little finger side of the hands. Let's start again. Start from the low one. Externally rotate, open, allonge. Works the arms, doesn't it? Up to here or here or here. Open. Okay, arms. Allow the shoulders to fall apart. Watch the head position is not forward. Really works your arms, doesn't it? You drawing your scapulae down? Yes, Miss Gina. That's good. All right. Okay, now we might do some foot pointing and flexing because we haven't done that. We need to work these feet. We might start with some releves. Yes, we'll start with some releves because my feet are my toes are a bit cold still. Need that. We need to work the muscles in the feet because they can get a bit slack. Try and keep the ankles together. 1. Don't know what I was doing just then. Prances. Prance. Onto the balls of the feet. Now onto the tips of the toe. Watch your toes, don't hurt yourselves. You see my feet there? I'm doing this movement and changing. Peel the foot off the ground. Lift up, lift up. Point your feet out. Hold the chair. Behind, 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 behind. You're working different muscles. Can you feel it? This is good for the muscle at the back of the knee too. You feel it activating. Lift up, Gina. I can see your tummy there. Run, run. Ah, oh, I can feel that. Well, that should have warmed us up, Ornella. Wonderful person who's always there. We might finish now. It's Friday night. I can see a glass of champagne with my name on it. Literally. Not really. But I will have a glass of champagne now because it's Friday night. So, lovely that you're here. Curtsy for you. Bow for anybody else who likes to bow. And I will see you on Monday. Yes, because it's Friday. Oh, and my toe. Yes, Monday, because we don't have classes on the weekend anymore. But I might pop in and do something else. You just never know with me. All right, see ya. Have a nice Friday evening.